Mic check.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Mic check. This is a test. This is a test. The state of disunion is homeless and has no address. This is a test. Wrapped in a tattered, blood-splattered banner, Fat Sam sleeps on park benches, begs spare change from the Japanese embassy, payback for Hiroshima. The Wall Street yo-yo defies balance. Budget won't budge, eviction papers served. Angry landlords demand cash deposits before postponement, but no postponement of poverty is granted. Only in God we trust. Stamped on a gold bullion, or maybe a Krugerrand might do, but plastic melts down and jams up at ATM machines, and the ashes at the token booth is only a token of the sickness. It's 12:46 a.m. and this poem interrupts the night, demanding to be written. Cause bosses like bowling balls throw strikes against unions, and 30 pieces of silver won't save your soul. Willie lynched us so bad that violence doesn't shock us anymore. Not even death lasts forever, as a daily diet is elusive to the many. All the factories are closed, nothing's made here anymore, no one works. All the unions busted, everyone's gone fishing, all the fish are dead. Even nuns have dildos, and confessional chambers are not safe for your young sons. The cross is a sword used by a conqueror stuck in the heart of the earth. The richest country in the world is morally bankrupt, the president's a joke. Sounds like an emergency to me. Some take it as a joke, a hoax to keep the peace at least, or at least to keep the peace. But I really need to know, are you listening? Can we all get to the same page in this book of life? Mic check. Mic check. This is a test. This is a test. The state of disunion is homeless and has no address. This is a test. Is this thing on? So I've been part of creative expressions ever since it was up on Linux. And it's good to see all of y'all, the ones that have been coming all these years and been listening to your poems and whatnot, and I hope I can do justice. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom over me. Over me. And before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave, and I'll fight for the right to be free. Where I come from. I come from back of the bus and colored water fountains. I come from segregated toilets and no niggas or dogs allowed. I come from segregated and unequal schools with hand-me-down books. I come from sit up in the balcony. I come from you can't buy a house in this neighborhood. I come from you can't eat at this lunch counter. I come from go around the back to get your food. I come from picket lines, bus boycotts, and fire hoses. I come from freedom rides, freedom songs, and jail cells. I come from we've been buked and we've been scorned. I come from we shall overcome. I come from black fist raised high, little Bobby Hutton, Fred Hampton, and George Jackson. I come from street fighting and rebellion, San Quentin and Attica, Black Panthers, Young Lords, and free breakfast programs. I come from runaway slaves. I come from Amiri Baraka, Simba Wachunga, and Watu Wazuri. I come from poor libations on ancestors' graves. I come from the struggle to be free, to be free, to be free. Oh, freedom over me, over me. So, since it's Black History Month, I brought out all my Black History stuff. We got this book you might be interested in it. I'm gonna do a couple of poems for it, but not all the poems don't come from there. But the book is called I Didn't Come Here to Tap Dance. I published it my damn self, so I got tired of waiting for somebody to publish it.
Yeah, no, that's right.
I started writing these poems like around 1969. I'm sorry, give me a second. Is anybody else cold with something?
Yes.
I just want to know which one. One last poem for Amiri B. Daughter hit me with the text saying Amiri B had left the building. I'm still trying to find words to express my funk. The pain was like having teeth ripped out with no anesthesia, leaving a hole that has no filling. Amiri was like another father to me. He named me Ngoma back in '71. I've been trying to live up to the attribute ever since. There's a pledge we took that's still tattooed to my consciousness. We are sworn African revolutionaries. We will make revolution or die. I've been soldiering since then. He told us that culture is a weapon, so I stay strapped, fully loaded, slinging stones at Goliath, swinging my axe, trying to knock down the walls of Jericho. But this poem ain't about me. This poem is about the master teacher, the legacy he left and the record that he set. It's about recognizing the fact that the truth will set you free. So the fact remains we're still at war and the battle ain't over. To see the way forward, remember the concept of Sankofa. Go back to your old-time religions. Return to your ancestors' visions. Go to the crossroads and pray for a Legba to open the way. Just don't forget, freedom ain't free, and Kazi, work, is the blackest of all. Now I realize this poem is sloganized, plagiarized, and cliche, but the last thing I want to say is, don't mourn, organize. So, since it's Black History Month, I thought I'd bring a little history. This is a 3-string cigar box guitar. When Africans were brought here, they couldn't bring the instruments with them, obviously. So they started making instruments out of whatever they could make them out of. And they made out of instruments, out of cigar boxes and all kinds of stuff. I'm sorry. Landing, try to walk on water. I'm a runaway, I'm a renegade, I'm a son of a dusty daughter. You ain't paid your dues, you ain't paid your dues, you ain't paid your dues to sing my blues, to sing my blues. Denmark, Fiji, and Charleston, and any of the Maroons, Nat Turner and John Brown, Harriet Tubman, freedom bound. You ain't paid your dues, you ain't paid your dues, you ain't paid your dues to sing my blues, to sing my blues. Work from sun up to sundown, black babies sold by the pound, ancestors buried in hallowed ground. You ain't paid your dues, whole world seemed like a big plantation. I'm just trying to get my reparations, 'cause you ain't paid your dues, you ain't paid your dues, you ain't paid your dues to sing my blues, to sing my blues. Didn't come on a Mayflower, came on a good ship, Jesus. Amistad, Matilda, Henrietta Marie, Shane, bound and shackled, Gory Taylor, me in a castle, copper and Manila, sugar and tobacco. bring you greetings from the village of Harlem. Harlem, oh Harlem, oh Harlem, my pen bleeds for you. Howling like a dog in heat on a full moonlight, suffering root shot since the tree of life was bulldozed. Lost forever buried in concrete, invisible. Wandering like a lost soul trying to find its name. Battling extinction. Babbling on in Babylon, telling endless stories of the people and the places and the faces that they've seen, both in this life and the past. For the doors of the past leads to the future, not to repeat the bitter with the sweet. Oh yes, I remember sweet. Like hot donuts from George's and bean pies and fish sandwiches from the Muslims they can take when they got the munchies. Schools at the crossroads, 125th and Lenox, from a step ladder listening to Malcolm, Marcus, and Carlos Cook. Across from the Teresa Hotel where Fidel stayed because they wouldn't give him a room in the inn downtown. Kind of like Jesus and Mary. When Lindy was the hop before B was the bop, long before hip-hop. Maybe some numbers runners on a bootleg or two. Langston Renaissance, Claude McKay, and Zora too. These sweet memories I bring to you, babbling on in Babylon, where Malcolm was assassinated at the Audubon. Summers filled with menacing, Order of the Feather and Tapawingo. Talent night at the Apollo. Before boys were shipped overseas to fight old men's wars, before the smack and the crack, buying the latest LP from Sakulu's Record Shack. Checking out Miriam and Hugh grazing in the grass. Before Bad Thomas St. Carol waved his pearl-handled pistol at the ad Harriet Tubman School, he was later arrested and murdered. The late-night eat spot was Wells, where chicken and waffles dwell. Long before IHOP got Christopher Columbus fever and discovered it. When African vendors lined 125 Street selling their wares, incense and oil in the air, I'm just here bringing your memory back to black, babbling on in Babylon. Oh Harlem, oh Harlem, oh Harlem, my pen bleeds for you. the question, what kind of music do you play? Swallow sweet sound like quinine, dog-faced blues. Music junkies, a quiet taste for fretted fifths. Reggae skanking, bubbling bass, funk in your face. Ghost of Hendrix, defying strings, ragamuffin style, heartbeat on your bingy drum. The aspera sound of the melanin-enhanced jungle dance on concrete, unboxable improvisational freestyle buck wow. Rhythmically challenged culture bandits can't steal this. Music notation can't chart this. Unnotated sounds between the keys. It's too real for a Memorex. We string scientists do voodoo mathematics on your ear hole. Funk so deep, Grammys can't judge stolen blues from Mali to Memphis. Cypher spinning on and on from bebop to hip hop. Eternity's too short for this rhyme in future time. Reality was too short for this rhyme in future time. Only the righteous can sing this song, sing this song. Deep dee dang dang. Squid out of dee dee dang dang dang. Ba ba doo ba yang, ba doo ba yang, da doo dee dang dang. I'm the original man. I was a runaway slave, I was here before time. Time ain't real, I had just something capitalists made up to control y'all. I can't be controlled. I mean, go ahead, brother, your mama said to watch out for. Brothers was multicultural within here. I was here before race. Race was just something conquerors used to divide us. I was here before Adam. Adam was gay and didn't even like apples. Eve was a homegirl I was a dude next door. We used to throw barbecues in the garden of Eden. Brothers had to bring a bottle of wine, a six-pack, and a blunt to get in. Sisters could get in for free. Descendant Masters was my posse. Me and Cleopatra used to do the wild thing underneath the steps of the pyramids. Me and this poet named Saul used to sunbathe on the banks of the Nile. Me, Rob, Patar, Osiris, and my aunt had this badass band. We used to jam down by the Sphinx on Saturday nights. On Fridays we party in Kush. On long weekends we'd hang out with Krishna. We'd cruise along the banks of the Ganges on my elephants. Me and Buddha was buddies. We'd go to Ile Ife on vacation, hang out with Orishas, Yemayahu, Batala, Ogun, and them. The Bible was the first National Enquirer. King James was the editor. I met that brother Jesus. He was a real black man, a young dude. Dropped out of school early. Could do a mean miracle, though, changing water to wine and whatnot. Did a mean fish fry, too. I was there when he was killed. It was a Judeo-Roman conspiracy. He was a political prisoner. We had a free Jesus rally. Still got my button, too. Didn't work, though. They killed him anyway. Should have had Johnny Cochran for a lawyer. Me and Luke made sandals, the latest rage. I gave Gabriel trumpet lessons. He could play a mean blues. I promised Mary I'd keep her secret. You know, she wasn't no virgin. Just something she made up so she could have welfare checks since Joseph was an absentee father. I thought y'all figured it out by now. Must I tell y'all everything? Look, Jesus told me I could be God just before he died. I didn't want the responsibility, though. I know all them crazy zealots would be killing peacemakers and saying he told them to do it. I didn't want all that blood and shit on my conscience. I used to sling rocks. Nah, not cocaine. Crystal, amethyst, tiger's eyes, turquoise, onyx, and blue lapis. I was a prophet before it was profitable. Thought about getting a psychic hotline, but I couldn't get an 800 number. I was here before language, before you had to worry about people lying. Everything was the truth then. I was here before negativity, life was simple then. I was here before fear. I was here before want and need and greed and war and shame and blame. I was here before darkness. I am the light. I've come to show you the way. Follow me. I'm truth. I'm eternal peace. All we need is love. All we need is love. All we need is love. I am true Rastafari. Appreciate it. Thank y'all very much. It's really great seeing all y'all. It's really great being all here. And don't forget you're gonna get this book. Peace.